Hey guys, it's Shashank here. You are now listening to my podcast, Tackling the World, designed to bridge the political divide by bringing people together to discuss the important topics affecting our daily lives. Today we will discuss what was a very non-presidential debate. Earlier this week, the Commission on Presidential Debates held the first presidential debate on Fox News with its moderator as Chris Wallace. The expectations going into this first debate were pretty low, but it was exciting to see the two opponents go head to head on the same stage for the first time, especially after President Trump's tax files were leaked by the New York Times, showing that the president had only paid $750 in taxes during 2016 and 2017. The topics that were discussed in this debate were the Trump and Biden political records, the Supreme Court, COVID 19, the economy, race and violence in our cities, and the integrity of the election. The rules for this debate were clear cut. There would be six 15-minute segments with a 2-minute answering period per candidate. Although most people wouldn't have an issue with staying under 2 minutes and not interrupting their opponent while they were speaking, Trump definitely did. He continuously interrupted Vice President Biden and the moderator, Chris Wallace. This rightfully angered Biden and Wallace, along with millions of viewers who just wanted to hear their candidate speak. This definitely was not a good look on Trump, and many of his supporters also felt that he was too hyper and very in the face. Now, honestly, nobody should be very surprised by this behavior by our president. We saw it in 2016, and we knew that we were going to see it now. Now, moving on, there were some very important topics discussed, such as the Supreme Court nomination, the handling of COVID-19, and race and violence. On the topic of the Supreme Court nomination, Trump seemed very adamant that his pick, Amy Barrett, was very qualified and liked by both sides of the aisle, while Biden said that he was sure that Barrett was a qualified nominee, but he also raised some concerns on her position on the Affordable Care Act and abortion. But Biden believes that with Barrett on the Supreme Court, over 20 million people could lose their health insurance and women could lose their right to choose in regards to abortion. I was surprised that neither Biden nor Wallace brought up what happened in the last year of Obama's presidency when the Republican Party wouldn't allow a vote on his Supreme Court nominee in the Senate because it was an election year. This would have been a great time to tell the American people about the hypocrisy of the Republican Party. The highlight of this segment was definitely when Biden was fed up with Trump interrupting him and just said, "Will you shut up, man?" This was honestly stupidly hilarious, and if you watch the debate, it just goes to show how the presidential debate transformed from being a place to learn more about the candidates' views to basically another reality TV show. When it came to the COVID debate, Biden definitely won this one. Trump just stood there as Biden rammed Trump with the sad facts about the US coronavirus cases and how over 1,000 people are dying every day. After stating the facts on COVID deaths, Biden said, when President Trump, was presented with that number, he said, "It is what it is." Biden then went on to say, "It is what it is because you are who you are," attacking the president's poor handling of the coronavirus. Later on, Biden attacked Trump for not having any plan to combat the coronavirus and not listening to his own scientists and the CDC on masks and the vaccine. During this period of the debate, it became incredibly difficult for Trump to hold his own. Another place where Biden won the debate was on race and violence. When Trump was asked to condemn white supremacists, he replied with, "All right, boys, stand back and stand by," referring to the Proud Boys, a far-right, male-only organization that promotes and engages in political violence, according to their Wikipedia page. What seemed to anger many people with this comment is the fact that he didn't condemn white supremacists and went on to tell the Proud Boys to stand by, as if he would call on them later on. At the end of the day, no matter what Trump or Biden said, a majority of people had already made up their mind on who they were going to vote for this coming November 3rd. Although, in a poll released by CBS News and YouGov, 48% of viewers said that Biden won the debate compared to the 41% of viewers who said Trump won the debate. What's important with this poll is that the difference between Biden and Trump is 7%, which is what Biden is leading by nationally according to the 538 2020 national polling averages. Although this debate was not what we all wanted, we should still look forward to the next two debates and the vice presidential debate held next week on Wednesday. Because the Commission on Presidential Debates, after watching this debate, has stated that there will be changes made to the debate format. Whatever those format changes may be, I'm sure we are all excited to see what goes down in the next few debates. Thank you all so much for listening to today's episode. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I hope you all enjoyed this summary/analysis of the first 2020 presidential debate. I will have more episodes coming out very soon covering the election and the debates. Thank you all so much for listening once again, and I'll catch you all later in the next one.